Now then, welcome back to another episode of War. The Warhammer Total War. Playing as the Dwarves again today, and we just completed our Ambush at the Thundering Falls quest in Episode 3. Episode 4, I don't know where we're going next. I'm going to try and do a little bit of working out as we go. We did gain some rewards, a dragon helm, and we recruit a runesmith at the capital. So let's see how that goes. The dragon helm gives us my armor and fire resist, super nice. And Ungrim is doing a little dance for us because he loves it so much. I think I need to bring him down here again, or do we carry on going straight forwards? Do we carry on motoring forwards to declare war on Mount Gunbad? Doesn't look like they've got any armies up here. Their armies tend to be down south, so I think we push forwards and push our advantage ahead. So he's going to have a normal stance.
I'm not going to die standing here.
And he'll go up as far as he can. That's that good, okay. And Nemson is still just holding to keep the public order in this province at the moment, which is good. I don't think there's much in the way of developments that I need to worry about just yet. Mount Squighorn could be increased, so let's use some gold on that and get them up to the same level. We'll do some more recruiting when we've got some more gold coming in. At the moment, Nemson is defending the east side of the Silver Road, and Ungrim is heading up towards battle. I do want to double check that we've got everything right on the characters. So skills-wise, Ungrim, we are currently working up the hard to kill, so he's getting up to the 3rd rank of that now, which is good. And he's also got a few bits and pieces of armour. Now, the armour and fire resistance, probably a good idea to have the dragon helm on. He's got the best sword he can. And as for these guys, the grudge keeper, he's got good leadership versus greenskins, and that's it. Now, I think I might drop the activist. I was thinking about it the other day, and I think I'm going to fill his followers, runes and banners with followers, runes and banners that actually help him in the battles. And let Nemson have the stuff that helps us overall. The Slayer King, +6 for Slayer units, nice. And we're good. So, and then Nemson will put the activist on him, so he keeps hold of that. And I don't think there's anything else to worry about. So we're awesome, we're sorted. Nemson's recruiting some miners in Mount Squighorn at the minute. And we've got 2 turns of our technology. So let us continue and cycle through some turns while we work our way up to another conquest. Hopefully the diplomacy will be good after we've made conquest on these 2 areas in the peaks. I may even change some of the names of the provinces. Oh, he's having a run around. Oh, he's just done some raiding on our ally. That will potentially help us in a way, because it'll make them more angry at our enemy. And the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Looks like the peaks, Mount Gunbad,
I grow restless.
is going to fall this turn, maybe.
To battle!
Let's get up there and have a look. Oh, he's only halfway there, okay. He's struggling to move that far. He's got 1 more turn, 2 more turns of movement by the looks of it. Can I go under mountain? No, I can't.
Yes,
Force march, though, to get a little bit more out of it.
Forwards!
Go as far as we can with a forced march so that we can attack in the next turn. Nemson's done his recruiting, everything's good, things are developing. We've got very little income at the moment, so it'd be nice to spend some money on improving our incomes. There's nothing I can do in the capital because that's all about getting troops together. Here, though, we do have the trinket maker, which generates an income of 200 gold. And we could afford to get that sorted and started as well. Very soon we'll be able to get a trinket maker in the other province as well and have extra incomes for days. Okay, advance the turn. Up 9. See if there's any surprises during the turn. I want to take the peaks before I start diplomacy. Then I've got 2 strong provinces, and then I want to fortify a little bit and get some allies around. Include related families. It's not a dirty word. Okay. Let's see what new technology we've got. Dwarven diplomats. Now this could be very useful in getting now before I start the diplomacy in the next phase. So let's do that. And then everything else, I think we're good. At the moment that's got to wait another turn before I can unlock the income. So that's good. We're getting the maximum growth, and order is now a +5, which is good. That is also... It's also good because it's gaining more gold from the higher leveled provinces. It's gaining more gold than the capital right now. Interesting. Okay. But we've got to fight.
Yes.
Let's take Mount Gunbad if we can. We need to get out of that forced march stance.
This may work.
And have an attack against the bloody spears once again. Can we take him out?
String!
Oh, he can't quite make it. He's got one more turn of movement by the looks of it. Oh man, that is really difficult terrain to get to up here. Oh well, at least it means slow advance to anybody coming down this way. Meanwhile, Nemson could leave this province, could he? Military presence gives us 4 at the moment, and we're on a +5. So there's potential that I could go around here and get towards Crag Dawn.
Ready.
Straight through the mountain. You see that? That was awesome movement. Okay. And we are still okay public order wise in the capital provinces. So Nemson can go and have a fight with this vast army that he's picked up. And we can fight on 2 fronts at once the same enemy and try and split them up and break them down a little bit. Let's have a look at the diplomatic landscape of this. They have Dutch Pass. That is what it's called, Dutch Pass. Or Death Pass. I was going to say Dutch Pass, but there are little things over it. Death Pass, okay. And the greenskins by the name of Blood Spears only have this province here, which I think we're about to attack. Okay, and the Rib Peaks. So we're going to get rid of the Bloody Spears in a 2-pronged attack as best we can, I think. Let's have a look, see what the relationship towards us is at the moment. 22 going up. Let's have a little diplomacy with them, see what we get.
Kinnaman of the Hold.
Defensive alliance is currently at moderate. Let's give it a go. Rejected at the moment. Okay, never mind. We'll take the Rib Peaks, like I said, and try that out. Also, we've got 3 turns of the technology to give us +10 to that. A little bit more war with the enemy, and that should put us in good standing to talk to them. Turn 10, let's go forward. Turn 11. Multiple battles going on in the next turn, hopefully. Anyone doing anything? All good? No surprises? No Bloody Spears armies coming at us from nowhere? No. Awesome.
A strategic overview can be useful in such uncertain times.
Nemson can attack. Okay. Nemson can attack. That's good. And
What?
Ungrim Iron Fist can also attack, I should presume. Let's just check. Yes, he's got enough movement this time to attack Mount Gunbad. There doesn't appear to be any army there. So I expect
String them!
a clear victory. There's a siege on, though. We're going to have to build battering rams or siege towers. Let's build a couple of siege towers. They've got quite a garrison. I think that's the problem. They've got quite a good garrison. And we don't have a lot of troops that can break the siege as such.
Attack them!
Or break the walls down. But that's okay. We'll let him start the siege while we do Nemson's battle down here in Crag Dawn. See if we can take it. We do have a very large balance of power, and we can have a fight for today's episode, folks. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, this battle should start fairly simple. We've got a good amount of attack in the form of the warriors, so I think I'm going to group all of these warriors together with Nemson. Group them together as group 1. We'll have the miners as separates, and we'll have the quarrelers all together in the crossbows. Let's start with selecting everybody, and we'll bring everybody forwards like so. and we'll make them all guard so they don't go running after the opponents. And we'll just work our way steadily forwards. The archers, or the quarrelers, can do a lot of damage from the ranks of the army, and the army is all ready for us. Let us go. We can start the battle there. Okay, so we want to get them over here. We want to start the charge. Let's speed it up a little bit on the first part, just to get into the battle. Get those little legs, stumpy legs, running fast. Come on, guys. Move as fast as you can. Let's get the higher ground over here. They are currently not moving, which is okay. And as you can see, that's the settlement in the background there. We're fighting over that settlement. It's awesome looking, isn't it? Awesome looking for a goblin stronghold. I like the way that the battles represent the area around them very well. Like the cinematics of the overall battlefield work really well in conjunction with the battle you're fighting. Mostly disappeared because I went behind a hill. Now we're going to get up the hill and they should reappear and we see where they all are again. Well, let's hope. Any second now. Let's speed it up a little bit more. They're rearranging their forces. They are having a go. Let's try and get up onto higher ground a little bit more. Moving forwards. That's it. Everybody wheel moving around nicely. Come on, we got this. We just got to bear in mind that our rank and file troops are going to be a tough defense to beat, and our quarrelers are going to do a lot of the damage to the incoming army as they're heading towards us, that is. Okay, they're still not wanting to draw into the fight, so let's go this way a little bit. Keep edging forwards. How close are the crossbows now? They're almost in range to shoot them. And once we start shooting them, then they're going to start rushing at us, no doubt. Let us go and change the angle a little bit so we can see. We keep this higher ground. I would love to keep this higher ground for the crossbows to have a go from a distance. Let's take our front troops forwards a little bit further, just to try and draw them into a fight. And get Nemson up the front as well. And then the quarrelers can just sort of like sit at the back still. Here we go. Anything else? Are they still not coming forwards? Okay. Let's take it forwards a little bit more. Let's bring this group together. Keep this higher ground though, it would be nice. We're about to get into shooting range for them. Here they come. Here they come. Right, let's start firing on these guys over here. We'll leave these troops ready just to fight as they impact. We'll try and rout the orc boys as fast as we can. The orc boys having a go. They're gone. That's awesome. Rout the goblins as they're coming from the flank. Rout 'em, boys. I'm not doing any counter charging. That's the issue that I may have here. No counter charge. And see if the archers can get into range to start shooting at their archers. Battle-wise, we should win individual battles like this easily enough. Yeah, we should win easily enough these battles. This one's coming in from here. They've routed those missile troops. Let's rout these missile troops now. The missile troops will come back, but if we keep them routed, then it'll be a quick victory on the front lines where we rout these ones as well. They've routed from the front there. They're routing from the front there, and they're routing from the front there. We have a victory with minimal casualties, I should hope. Let's end that battle and see where that leaves us on the campaign map. A nice, simple victory. We lost 40 in comparison to their 187, which basically crushed the Crusher. Didn't kill them all. Wasn't planning on killing them all, just routing them out. And we lost a few men. Not too many. 40 isn't too many. We'll soon regain those. A decisive victory. Gained some loot. Took care of Crag Dawn. Now, Crag Dawn is slightly out of my reach, out of my area, but it is an incoming area. If I was to occupy it, then I will probably have difficulty maintaining order down there, and I'll have to maintain a standing army. So until I'm ready to go south, I think I'm going to raise it. I could sack it, gain a load of income from it, and then that also makes the province instability down there in that area. So if I sack it for the money,
We march.
we've done a lot of damage. We've gained a battle victory. Magic resistance, 30% for the assigned unit. Nice. Awesome. So now they're on an instability as well. So it's making them very unstable, reducing their income as best as possible. And we gained a lot of gold from it. Plus, I should be able to attack again with Nemson. Maybe not right now. Yes, right now.
Right.
Can attack again, take it, and now do nothing. Or I could wait a little bit. Let's just do nothing right now. We'll camp out just for a bit. We will sit there and wait until next turn to attack again, and maybe raise them in the next turn. Meanwhile,
My command
up
is
here
attack.
at Mount Gunbad, how's the
To
siege
battle.
looking? We're currently still waiting on the siege towers, so that will happen in the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching today's episode of Warhammer Total War, playing the Dwarven campaign. Tune in next time for some more. Thank you, and goodbye.
If Grudgebearer desires to return the Kara's Angkor to its former glory, then he must rid his lands of vile greenskins. Those gathering within the shadows of Everpeak are a good start. Even now, we make haste to the Emperor's ancestral capital. For the demented Rachnic Spiderclaw leads an attack on Altdorf's walls. My charge is Karl Franz, the true wielder of Gal Maraz. But as he fights to secure his status as Emperor, will his reign strengthen the nation?